Hello everyone! Welcome back to Morrowind. As you can see, I've acquired my Mace of Slurring. And I have acquired... my Robe of the Lich. Let's go donate those to the Museum of Artifacts so I can get a Dwemer Battle Shield.
In Mournhold.
Alright, Mace of Slurring. I'll donate this item. I'll take up a special place, somewhere upstairs, somewhere dark as well. No one really likes it much, I can't imagine why. It was pulled from a lich when it was defeated. Yeah, I pulled it from a lich and then I killed the lich after killing it. Yes, getting a Ravel. I'm literally a first-hand source, lady. You don't need to say information is scarce. I literally know what happened. I was there. You silly sausage. Donate it. Don't worry, it's completely useless. I gave her 2 pieces, which means I get a Dwemer Battle Shield. It has the same stat line as the normal Dwemer Shield, but it is a bit different in appearance. Both in the sprite, and if you look carefully...
Justice never sleeps.
While I do stupid sidewalking, it has a spike on the front. This spike does absolutely nothing for its durability, because it's just a random ass spike. Let's re-equip Aladdin's Ward, because we don't really need this shield for anything but turning it into, as you may guess by the fact that this spike looks very strange and out of place, another part of the Blade of Nerevar.
Need custom armor. I'm the one you want.
Yeah, they aren't supposed to be attached, but we did pay quite a lot for it. 2 artifacts, after all. Very important things. They're not that important. Spoiler, spoiler. Alright, make my blade. Now the blade stats as of now are 100 condition, 35 weight, and 15 to 15 damage is its best attack. Frankly, I don't know how Karad made that as anything. Because 100 condition is absolutely craptastic. Primarily on the crap side of craptastic. Seriously, iron weapons don't have 100 condition. An iron dagger beats 100 condition. A silver dagger beats 100 condition. It just snap. You must have been a very good warrior using that for a very long time to make it actually a viable goddamn weapon, because ugh. You know what, we're resting for 24 hours twice in a row. I know it looks fascinating, but... and by fascinating, I mean terminally boring. But there's not much I can do about that. Alright. 48 hours have passed. Let's go get our new sword!
Walk in mercy, Sarah.
I think I'll walk in Mournhold, thanks. Mercy doesn't sound like it'd be a nice place to be. Hello, magical floating clipping orc! Here's your blade, and before you ask, I don't know why it doesn't burn. I'm a smith, not an enchanter. That is completely reasonable on his part, frankly. Want Dwemer enchantments on this thing? Talk to a Dwemer. Radak Stung Thumbs.
Need custom armor. I'm the one you want.
Remember how I mentioned Radak's Forge? Also, I'm selling off this Dwemer shield because I don't need 15 pounds of worthless shield. Well, not worthless. It was worth quite a bit of gold, but you get my point, I'm sure. Now we have True Flame. 15 to 60, 20 pounds, or 40 to 50. It's kind of hard to tell which is better. I generally go for a 15 to 60. So, add 2,000 condition. This isn't even its final form. Shut up. But this is a very good sword. My current best, for example, is 10 to 60. So 15 to 60, objectively better. It's subjectively lighter. And once we enchant it, it'll just be objectively better than Elton Brand. Which makes sense. Also, free up 20 pounds for loot. Yeah, objectively better now. So, we need to go back into that Dwemer ruin and find Red Axe Stung Thumbs. Because, spoiler alert, Yagram Bagarn can't do shit for this. He's not an enchanter. Also, here's what it looks like. Goddammit, I hit one out of pure habit. It's rather over-designed, in my opinion. Still pretty good, though. That could be a pretty viable weapon right now if it weren't for the fact that I carry Elton Brand. And even though it's unenchanted. Ah, the robots have respawned. Excuse me a moment, something changed. Always use best attack. Okay. Really? Alright, this was the way to Red Axe Forge. No, this was the way that was a dead end. My sense of direction, ladies and gentlemen! Alright, Hall of Whales, blocked off, Red Axe Forge. Hello, Advanced Steam Centurion. Goodbye, Advanced Steam Centurion. Hello, Centurion Sphere. Goodbye, Centurion Sphere. You aren't even really worth acknowledging at this point. That was odd. I'm just going to pretend that didn't happen and move on. Now, Red Axe looks like a traditional Glamour ghost, so it's perfectly possible to fuck up and stab him, which is a bad idea. He's in here with the giant robot. Hey, Redak. Look, I'm no mystic. Wasn't when I was alive either. He's a soldier. Yeah, I want to add fire to it. I swear, no one is happy with the simple blade that cleaves bone. Always need the special effects. Pyroil Tar. Should give you that fiery blade effect that everyone has always been so fond of. Yep, now we're going down to Nornendur to find Pyroil Tar. There's also something else there that I wish to show off. It's not too useful for me, per se, but... well, we'll see what it is. Goodbye, Steam Centurion. Yes, I wish to go through this small, tiny hole. And you are worthless? You return very quickly. Here we go to Nornendur. Yes, I put in all one word in the save. Shut up. And the aesthetic completely changes. Thankfully, the Dwemer explosives are so well made that not only can a complete novice operate them, but going underwater doesn't cause any issues for them. It's practically magical composition 4. Note, do not actually use the Grand Stair. Okay, that's one place in Northern Endure. The Teeth that Gnash, another place. And a very dumb name, if I do say so myself. And a door! Oh hey, it's an ogre. Surprise Gamora! Clever! No, this isn't an ogre, it's an ogre. That was still a surprise Gamora, so. I bet you're a Gamora lord, you got his spell. No, this guy's just an ordinary Gamora with a Daedric short sword. Well, let's wander around a bit. Water that's on fire! Magic, everyone! Anyone to the flanks that would try and stab me in the butt? Airplane here! Oh wow, you survived with just a sliver of health. Well done. You took 2 hits instead of 1. I don't believe there's anything in this area, though. Pity. No, nothing here. Local map. Meh. Let's go this way, then. I'm looking for a specific location I know. The Wailing Delve. There are many reasons for this, one of which is that there's Pyro Altar there. The other one is that there's something far more valuable to any build than mere Pyro Altar. But the Wailing Delve is not in this area. This area is in fact very, very empty, and I'm not sure why. Like, there's not even loot in it, mostly. It's just a few Daedra. Which rather confuses me, frankly. Maybe I'm missing something. The Grand Stair. That sounds interesting. Oh. A skeleton. They're using dire spark arrows. I am utterly unworried. Oh hey, Greater Ancestor goes. 2 hits, you're dead, goodbye. Please, there's something over here, because this is where I'd hide something if I was a dev. Let's check out the water, in fact. That looks like it could be a door. But is that a door? No, that is a former door! Well, nothing of interest in the water. Always check the water, because sometimes there are things of interest, instead of there not being things of interest. Especially in the baseline game. This baseline game often will have collops in the water, and those are very good, because you can get pearls. Nice easy money, pearl diving. Unlike in real life, where I believe it's a fairly risky profession. Oh well. I don't really expect video games to be realistic. Because, you know, I'm running around with super powerful magic cancer as while fighting animate skeletons with a magic sword. I'm not exactly drowning in realism here. Look guys, trying to Tucker's me again. It worked with Fort Firemoth. It don't work here. You know why? Because I can actually continuously restore my health. unfortunately, the Grand Stair does not actually have very much of interest to it. Don't get me wrong, it's got stuff to fight. Fighting is always fun. There's not, you know, actual stuff. Just a cave-in. It's kind of pissy, I'll be frank. Still, at least it's a nice big place and looks pretty cool. Let's get back down. And go the other way. The Teeth That Gnash. Possibly the dumbest place name I've heard yet that I can actually pronounce. The ones that I can't pronounce are probably even dumber, but whatever. Alright, dispose of your corpse. Dispose of your corpse. This is normal for Morrowind, because you took 2 hits, I can tell. Let's pull out your heart so I can sell it to someone later. Also, raw adamantium right there, just so you know. A lot more raw adamantium over there. There's really quite a lot of raw adamantium in Nord Endure. I see why that Dwemer guy said there's a lot of resources here for them to mine. Back when, you know, there were Dwemer to mine. There are no more Dwemer to mine. You may have noticed. Oh! Hello! I didn't notice you. The path. Let's follow it. We're going quite high. However, no marijuana is involved in this high. This is just good old climbing high. I believe a climber's high is actually a thing. Adrenaline, basically. There's nothing up here, admittedly, but it's a nice climb. So like how I climb up there, there's nothing there, but it's a nice climb. Also, it's a good view. Is that door to the Wailing Delve? Because I want to go to the Wailing Delve. That's the Citadel of Mindrur. I don't want the Citadel of Mindrur. I want the Wailing Delve. You know, it looks like there might be stuff up there. That's what my looter's instincts are telling me. All the way up there. If not, hey, you guys get to see? No, there's no loot up there. Might take a bit. Yep, 5 is my pants. I think there's a ridge right there, if you can see. Is that what I'm looking for? No. Well, there's a clipping error. I guess they never expected anyone to go up here. And stopping myself dead mid-flight. This wouldn't actually work if I had, you know, realistic physics applied, because I would have just dropped dead from the sheer change in velocity. It'd be like a car crash. Only with more meat. And probably it'd be even worse for me, because while human bone can, on occasion, at least dent steel, I doubt human bone can dent Daedric and artifact armor. 2 golden saints! And a winged twilight! Look at this, Sparkle, you're far away from your home. I've made that joke too many times, haven't I? Maybe I'll stop making that joke. Also, this is a special Dremora. Kashti Druer with Pyroil Tar. It's completely crap. It'll set you on fire. I guess it's made out of chili peppers. Ancient Major Carton, throwing chili peppers! Truly a fell and potent ability indeed. Chili peppers. Now, was there something back here? I don't remember. It's like, no. This chair. And a really irritating ooh noise is trying to intimidate me and failing miserably because I'm not really scared of anything in this game anymore. A shield of light and a glass poison sword. Pretty valuable, frankly. I should take them if I want to sell things. And a Daedric Tower Shield. The best shield in the game. That isn't, you know, artifact and unique. Let's see how it stacks up to the Leiden's Ward. Leiden's Ward is 2000 condition and 350 armor rating. So 1600 condition and 280 armor rating. This is 50. This is 45 pounds, and this is 30 pounds. The Leiden's Ward, as you can see, is a very nice item. Might you want to find the Wailing Delve before we leave? Because not only is there Pyro Tar there, the more tar won't actually change anything. You only need the one tar. There's something else there that I want to show off. Not to get, simply to show off. And that looks like a very suspicious construction, wouldn't you agree? Hello. We're in. Now the Wailing Delve is a bit hard to navigate. But what we want is right here, I believe. Was this it? The servant skull and the left glass bracer? Or was it the ledge above? Apologies, the difficulties in navigation do make it hard to find the specific item I am looking for. Well, not item, more like items. A quality potion is lying around there, it seems. Quality fortified Jillian. Aha! Frost Atronach Soul Gem, I will take. This is one of the items I was looking for here. A Daedric Left Pauldron. This is the only Daedric Left Pauldron in the game. It is significantly higher quality than her Hand's Left Pauldron, as it is 240. As that is 245, and this is 280. It has the same weight, and it has higher condition. Condition, the minus 5% poison resist, is not very valuable to me. So I'm now replacing a bit of enchanted gear with unenchanted gear. Now... that's a lesser soul gem. There's a lot of things stuck in these cracks that are hard to see. This isn't hard to see. It's a scroll of the Black Storm. Very nice anti-mage ability. Shock resist is one of the least common resistances. And, you know, damage magicka, always useful. Should have been a couple of Pyro Tar up there, though. Or is the Pyro Tar down here? The Black Arrow, Volume 2. I'll take this gold. A Marksman skill! Black Arrow Volume 2 is actually a pretty hard to find item, so... Admittedly, I'm not much of a marksman. Oh, and this sack, I forgot about it. Lockpick and some gold. I'll take a lockpick and some gold. Both of those are pretty decent loot. Was it near the bottom where it was? Ah! The pyro altar is down here. There should be another one around here somewhere. There's a total of 3 pyro altar in the whole game. Yep, there it is. Pyro altar, pyro altar. There should be something else. Something very, very valuable indeed. If I remember correctly. Is it underwater, perhaps? Perhaps my memory is flawed. Perhaps I missed it. You guys are all screaming at me. Well, to be honest, it's not too important, because I already have an objectively better item than it. Indeed, the objectively better item isn't too hard to acquire. In here, there should, keyword, should, be Daedric Cryas somewhere. The only unenchanted one in the base game. That doesn't involve killing someone. Rather, in the game that doesn't involve killing someone. Because there isn't an unenchanted Daedric Cryas in the base game. I know, it's weird. Also, this is a lot quieter than actual waterfalls, I'll just say that much. Waterfalls are loud. Well, maybe it's not here and I'm misremembering. But the Feather Enchanted Cryas is far more powerfully enchanted than the actual player can manage, so honestly I'm going to value it over a baseline Daedric Cryas. If you want your custom enchanting though, it should be in here somewhere, but this is a bloody nuisance to search, you may have noticed. Well, perhaps, hang on a moment, excuse me. A thought has occurred. This is a very rare occasion, as you can imagine, so I'd like to make the most of it. Could it be over in this little tube tunnel thing? This goes up quite high, at least. And I'm seeing literally nothing of interest here. What? Okay. Why does this room exist? Am I missing something? I've got to be missing something. Wait. Did I see some rings on that ledge? Did I see some rings on that ledge? No. Fuck. So what is the purpose of this little side tube, then? Geological accuracy? I'm confused. Well, whatever. I got the pauldron, and I showed you where to get Power Altar if you don't want to fight that guy. I also got pretty dinged up in the process. Let's get out of here, okay? I don't believe there's any more loot to get in there except for possibly Data Cryas, but I couldn't find it. And honestly, the one for Mrs. Droth is just better. Come on. 50 constant effect feather points makes it lighter and stronger than Ebony. It's just flat out better than any sort of thing you can actually make, unless you really value some other enchantment that you want to put on a Data Cryas. Also, game, stop playing dramatic combat music. There's nothing. Is there anything even around here to fight? I'm pretty sure there isn't. Legitimately, I think I've killed everything. I was about to say actually that everything around here is dead, but as I was fighting a lot of skeletons, that would have been true whether or not they were still trying to kill me. They'd probably make an overdramatic line here about how the dead were trying to bring me to their own realm or whatever, but that'd sound cheesy and melodramatic. Well, I'm not sure where it is. Oh well. Let's get back to Radak and get our sword enchanted with a very powerful enchantment indeed. Why did I go to the Grand Stair? I am a very silly Let's Player sometimes. No, those led nowhere. I want to go the other way, to Bazam's Chin, the Passage of the Walker, so I can get to Radak's Forge. I am a doof. Oh well. We did get at least a minor equipment upgrade. Now the constant effect fortification is very nice indeed. Because 1 of 5 heavy armor is higher than the maximum heavy armor skill should go, but thankfully the equation doesn't have any overflow issues or anything like that. It just simply goes, your heavy armor is really good, mate. Here, have even higher numbers. And I'm going to need some very high numbers indeed. Hello, Radak Stung Thumbs. Hello. Now leave this old dwarf alone. We now have True Flame. Damage massively increases to 20 to 75. Condition is the same. You get 30 points of fire damage in 1 foot, so if they're really close together, they'll cluster. And the slash is now 45 to 60 damage. In addition, it's on fucking fire and acts like a torch. Seriously, it actually acts like a torch, which is a really neat detail. This is going to be my new default weapon. Elton Brand is going to be relegated to the place of so many other artifacts and be laying in my house. Lying in my house. Bears the game thinks the slash is the optimal attack, and I can't blame it because that is a pretty strong slash. Double deal pretty much objectively more damage per hit. I don't really need to worry about fatigue anymore with Azura's Ring. Also, I really shouldn't be just wandering. I should be using my Almsky intervention spell. That'll take me instantly back to the temple. Ta-da!
City of light. City of magic.
By the way, you lose 5 points of reputation if you talk to someone with a blade drawn, because they don't like it if you're waving a sword in their face. I can't imagine why.
Come, bathe in the light of my mercy.
My subtitles aren't working! Why did all my settings change? There! Okay. So the sail has become unstable. Oh dear. What did he do? So he made the fabricants, okay. The true flame can kill a god if wielded by one of noble intent. Alright. Let's go! Whoop! You wanted to save here because the Clockwork City can be a bit eh. Rusted lever! And look, it's a vault door! Straight out of Fallout! Recognize these? You will if you've played Skyrim! Unfortunately, there's very little loot in the Clockwork City unless you're especially interested in fabricant elixirs. And of course it does this. Okay. As I said, the Clockwork City is a bit glitchy at times, so... I think we'll leave it off here. Next time, we're going to fully explore the Clockwork City. And see what Sothasill's up to with making a bunch of mad robots that kill people. Well, not really robots so much as cybernetic murder dinos. Still, if you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, please leave them in the comment section below, or in the threads on Space Battles and Sufficient Velocity. And for now, goodbye!